I've put a clean shirt out for you.
Well, we're not going anywhere, are we?
No, but I've invited Tarquin and Melinda round later for drinks.
You've done what?
And I don't want you hanging garlic over the front door or pretending we've got the plague again.
But Tarquin, I mean, you know I don't like him, June.
You've never given yourself a chance to like him.
But he's impossible to like. I mean, he's just unlikable. When he was a baby, he had to have a bulletproof pram. I mean, nobody likes him.
It could be your fault that you don't get on with him, you know.
My fault?
Well, yes. You only have to hear his name and you start behaving as if you've got a screw loose.
As if what?
As if you've got a screw loose.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, June.
I'm not being. Other people have noticed it as well.
Which other people?
Well, Tarquin, for one.
Tarquin, that loud-mouthed lanky...
Ah. And you're just the same when you're talking to him. He's only got to say the slightest thing out of place and...
Well, he's enough to make a bishop act balmy. I mean, what did you have to invite him round for anyway?
Because he and Melinda are our next-door neighbours. And as Melinda and I get on so well together, we both feel that you and Tarquin should make an effort to be friendly too.
But I don't like him, June.
But you like Melinda?
No, I don't. I just dislike her less than Tarquin. I mean, anyway, I haven't got time to get involved with friends. I mean, I work hard all week, and on the weekends I want to spend with you.
Oh, thank you, darling. But you can spend the weekend with me and still have friends. Sometimes on a Saturday morning when we go for a walk in the country, you could ask Tarquin and Melinda to come with us.
No, they're very strict about polluting the countryside, June. Oh, I'm sorry, June, but he just gets me like that. I mean, he's not my type of man. I mean, we haven't got one single thing in common.
You have?
Oh, yes. We both hate each other.
You have something else in common as well.
What?
You are both members of the Pearly Amateur Dramatic Society.
Tarquin, he's joined our amateurs?
Yes, they're doing Treasure Island again. I believe he's playing the part you played last time, Long John Silver.
Tarquin, the committee must be stark raving... Here, why wasn't I asked?
Probably because they didn't want a repeat performance of what happened the last time you played Long John Silver.
It wasn't my fault my hook got stuck in the mizzenmast. Squire Trelawney tripped me up.
I think it was after that they weren't too keen on.
What do you mean?
When Squire Trelawney shouted, "Get the dogs!" and Israel Hand shouted, "Arr! Adam me lads!" and you shouted, "Is there a carpenter in the house?"
Well, I couldn't stand there all night, could I?
Anyway, your mutual role as Long John Silver will give you an opportunity to be friendly with Tarquin tonight.
Look, I have no intention of being friendly with him.
No, I suppose you couldn't be friendly with him.
Well, I could, I just don't want to be.
Well, anyone can say that, proving it's another matter.
Well, I'll prove it. I know. Nice try, Jim, but you're not getting me like that.
Getting you like what?
Conning me to say I'll prove that I can be nice to him.
Oh, I wasn't. You're far too intelligent to fall for something like that.
Yes.
Yes. No, what I meant was that you were right when you said it's impossible to like Tarquin. I mean, it is absolutely impossible for anyone to be friendly with him, even a man of your intelligence.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come off it, Terry. Even a clever man like you couldn't be friendly with Tarquin.
I reckon I could if I wanted to.
Well, maybe you could for a few minutes, but you couldn't be friendly with him, say, for a whole weekend?
For an intelligent man like me, that'd be like falling off a log.
Anyone can say that, proving it's another matter.
All right, I'll prove it.
That's settled, then. You'll be friendly with Tarquin for the whole weekend.
Yes.
Good.
Hey, just a minute. Another drink, Tarquin, old boy?
Thank you, Terry. Don't mind if I do. Oh, incidentally, did I mention that I'm playing Long John Silver for the Pearly Amateurs?
Really? Well, congratulations. I'm sure you'll make an excellent Long John Silver. My word, what a lot of weather we're having lately.
Oh, by the way, Melinda, talking of jolly old Long John Silver, did you ask my tailor if he could make the necessary alterations to the costume?
Yes, I rang him this morning.
What are you having done to it?
Oh, having it remade, virtually. I mean, the last person who wore it must have had the figure of a deformed orangutan. Did I say something?
I will have you know, Tarquin, that I was the last person to wear that costume.
Oh, well, of course I was exaggerating. Slightly.
I'm sure Tarquin didn't mean any offence.
Well, why did you make rude remarks about my physique? I'll have you know, mate, that Long John Silver and I were roughly the same size. At least it wasn't a long streak of bacon like you. Not that I've got anything against long streaks of bacon. I mean, I think the long streak... I mean, a tall, well-built man like you could be perfectly capable of doing a marvellous job of the part of Long John Silver.
Thank you, old boy.
Oh, don't think nothing of it, old boy.
As you've played the part before, Terry, perhaps you could give Tarquin a few hints.
Ah, well, I could be talked into it.
No, there's no need.
Ah, well, shiver me timbers, that bit. If it beat me, Jim Hawkins, a fairer lad as ever sailed the seven seas, says I. Yar, yar.
Well, that's the parrot. Now, how about doing Long John Silver?
Tarquin, would you like another drink, Tarquin?
Oh, well, perhaps just one more.
I was just thinking, Tarquin, what a lot you and Terry have in common.
Really?
Yes, well, Long John Silver, for instance.
Ah, well, no, not really. You see, I hope to complete my performance without calling for the services of a carpenter.
Oh, you heard.
Now, if that had happened to me, if I got my hook accidentally stuck in the mizzenmast, I'd have ad-libbed, made up some appropriate dialogue. I'm surprised you didn't do that, Terry.
I did.
Well, why didn't you use it then?
There were ladies present.
Perhaps you have some other things in common, Tarquin. What other interests do you have?
Well, there's photography.
Photography. Now, Terry's very keen on photography, aren't you, Terry?
Yes, I bet you'd love to see my snaps.
No. Actually, my interest in photography comes from another passion of mine.
But that's right. Tarquin's a very keen ornithologist.
Really?
Are you interested at all in ornithology, Terry?
No, I've never found Orns very interesting.
Birds, Terry.
Oh, birds.
Are you keen on birds, Terry?
Well, I could fancy Britt Ekland if pushed.
Feathered kind.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, you've never heard my poem about the robin, have you? A robin's song awoke me. It perched upon my bed.
Terry, that poem is in very bad taste.
No, it isn't.
Well, I think it is. I'd rather you didn't say it.
Well, actually, I'm quite keen on ornithology myself. Of course, I'm not as knowledgeable as Tarquin, because he's somewhat of an expert.
Well, I do take pride in the fact that I can identify any bird resident in the British Isles simply from its description.
Oh, just by the description.
Yes?
Oh, I wonder if you could identify a bird I saw the other day.
Well, what was it like?
Mainly brown with dark specks on its breast.
Might be a thrush or one of the pipit family. How big was it?
Oh, about that big.
Oh, foot high. Flecked breast, brown. Possibly a curlew. What colour were its legs?
Yellow.
Oh. Not a curlew, then.
Oh, shame.
Yes. Might be a kestrel. Fairly slim bird, was it?
No, quite fat, about that big.
Oh. Well, it could be a short-eared owl. No, they've got whitish legs.
Yes, you're right there, yes.
Brown, about a foot high, 9 inches wide, yellow legs. I mean, did it make a call of any kind?
Yes.
Yeah, what sort of a call?
Sort of...
Well, actually, we're visiting a bird reserve on the East Coast tomorrow. Perhaps you and June would like to join us, Terry.
Well, perhaps some other time. Come along, Melinda. Time we were going.
No. We'd love to join you at the bird reserve, wouldn't we, Terry?
Oh, good. Good, yes. Yes, we'd love to.
Well, we'd better be off now. We have a very early start in the morning.
What time do we have to leave?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock? What birds are we watching? Owls? 5 o'clock? I wouldn't get up for Britt Ekland at that time. Oh, just a minute. Have they gone?
Yes.
Oh, I wanted to tell them my poem about the robin. A robin's song awoke me. It perched upon my bed. I gently stretched a hand out and bashed it on the egg. I think it's funny.
Terry, they're waiting.
I'll just have to wait then, won't I?
Hi. Hello.
Lovely morning, isn't it? Did you hear the dawn chorus?
Oh, yes. When Terry fell asleep at breakfast and spilt a cup of tea in his lap.
Where is Terry?
Changing his trousers. He won't be... Oh, here he is.
Get a move on.
I'm coming. I just hope the birds appreciate this, that's all.
Oh, stop moaning. Let's get in the car.
I'm so uncomfortable. You always said that butter was good for burns.
Yes, but not there.
Actually, we can do some bird spotting on the way. Make a game of it if you like. It'll help to pass the time.
What sort of game?
Well, the first one to spot a bird of a particular species gets a point. One who gets the most points is the winner.
I'll keep the score.
No, I've got a much better game than that. Car number plate cribbage.
What's that?
Oh, it's easy. Each car we pass, its number plate represents a hand at cribbage. So if the numbers were, say, 887, that'd be 8 and 7, 15, 2, 8 and 7, 15, 4, and 2 8s are 6.
Sounds a rather childish game to me.
Well, it would do to you, wouldn't it? Because it is childish, and it would be much better if we played the game you suggested, Tarquin.
Good. Soundtrash.
Where?
Just past it on the right.
Well, I didn't see it.
Well, I did. What's the current score, please, Melinda?
I've got 5. June has 4. You've got 7, Tarquin. And Terry, none.
1, if you don't mind.
Pardon?
I have 1.
No, you haven't, Terry. Tarquin ruled that the post of a bird's custard didn't count.
Just have to try a bit harder, won't you, old boy?
Oh, what are the...
Rook. That makes me 8, I believe.
Well, that's not fair. I spotted it first.
But I identified it first.
Blackbird.
15, 2, 15, 4, 15, 6.
Thank you.
We've got the place to ourselves.
Quite cosy, isn't it?
Where are all the birds, then?
Outside in the reserve, of course.
Well, why have we come in here, then?
Well, this is the bird hide, Terry.
Bird hide? Why are we hiding from the birds? I thought we'd come to see them.
If we didn't hide from them, they would fly away.
Why?
Birds do that. They're frightened of man. Probably because man has always persecuted them.
Well, don't wonder if man has to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning for them.
Tarquin, look, is that a merganser?
Well, yes. Yes, female.
Which one is it?
Over there, see June by the small island?
Oh, yes. It's pretty, isn't it? Look, Terry.
How can you tell it's a female? Apart from the fact that it's got its mouth open.
Dull plumage. The plumage of the male bird is much more colourful to attract the female. In that respect, birds are the total opposite of human beings.
Yes, with humans it's the female who dresses more colourfully.
Even to the extent of using feathers from the male bird to adorn herself with.
Yes, that's right. I remember seeing once on television Shirley Bassey dressed in a dress entirely made of ostrich feathers.
Oh, to make herself more attractive to the male, as the male ostrich is attractive to the female.
Some male ostriches, yes.
What do you mean, some?
Well, some male ostriches are not attractive to the female.
Why not?
Shirley Bassey's got all their feathers, hasn't she? It's a scandal, if you ask me. I mean, there's she up there, all dolled up, singing A Big Spender, and out there's about half a dozen bald ostriches who've got no chance at all of getting a mate.
Well, I'm delighted to hear that you do have a soft spot for our bird life, Terry.
I'm not without compassion for our feathered friends.
Oh, look, June, look, there's a lovely little robin.
Oh, I never told you that poem, did I? Robin's
Note.
Perhaps later, then.
Perhaps if we've dispensed temporarily with your Robin poem and you finished your dissertation on Shirley Bassey and ostriches, we can get down to some serious bird watching.
Yes.
Oh, there's a little one. Oh, sorry.
You see that bird down there? Look down to the left. No, no, you don't need your binoculars. Look, it's right here, look, in front of the hide. Well, that's a lapwing.
Oh, yes.
It has the most unusual call.
Yes, it has, hasn't it?
No, that's not a lapwing. Oh, now look, June, look, now over there, look, now you see amongst those reeds a tawny-coloured bird? Well, that's a corncrake.
Yes. That's one of the endangered species now, you know. Look, would someone please wake him up?
I'm sorry, Tarquin. Terrible.
Well, what's up? What's up?
If someone had been generous enough to invite me to accompany him, I would at least have the decency to stay awake.
And if somebody had...
Terry, do please try to stay awake.
I'm tired and I'm bored.
Then you shouldn't have come, should you?
Perhaps if you tried to take an interest. It's really fascinating. Melinda was just telling me about the corncrake.
Oh, yeah, Tarquin says he's an endangered species.
Why didn't he have children then?
Really, Medford!
I'm sorry, just a joke.
I've just about had enough of your jokes.
Don't you use that tone of voice with me.
Oh, look over there, a great crested grebe.
Oh, yes, on that sort of floating platform. See, June, it's on its nest.
Oh, yes. Look, Terry.
I'm not having it from him.
What?
I don't mind you saying I've got a screw loose, but he's not allowed to.
I wonder if we'll see a bittern, Tarquin.
Yes, we might be fortunate enough to see a bittern, June.
Oh.
It's one of the heron family. I'd love to get a photograph of one.
Well, maybe you'll get one today.
I doubt it. It's seen very rarely. Spends most of its time deep in the reed beds. You only know they're there by their boom.
What colour is it?
They'll boom, Tarquin.
It makes a sort of booming sound. I've never actually heard it, only a recording. Something like... And if we can all refrain from snoring for a while, we might be just lucky enough to hear one.
I am... Hang on, nip out and get a breath of fresh air.
That isn't a bittern over there, is it, Tarquin?
No, June. The bittern's a large brown bird with light and dark vertical stripes, very rarely seen. Be extremely lucky even to hear one.
But they do have them in this part of the...
Listen. It's a bittern. It's a bittern, Melinda. I've simply got to get a shot of this. Stop that, Bedford!
That wasn't me.
It's a real bittern. Is it? Yeah. Shh. It's a bittern, Terry. Sit down. Keep very quiet. Last it would be when I can't get a shot at it.
Why don't you paddle out a bit?
I don't want to get my feet wet. I'm very susceptible to colds.
I wonder if Tarquin managed to get his photograph of the bittern.
I hope so. Oh, look, there he is now. Look, with Terry beside the water's edge.
Oh, yes, and they seem to be getting along all right.
At last. I hope Tarquin doesn't get his feet wet. He's so susceptible to colds.
Hey,
What's the matter?
there's an old door.
What about it?
Well, if we drag it over here and I hold on to the end of it, you could crawl out along the door and then you might be able to see it.
Yes, you're right. This is a good idea. I'll give you a lift with it. Now, here. Hang on to this while I crawl out.
Can you see anything? No. I'll push you out a bit.
Careful now. I can see it. I can see it.
Here's the camera then.
Yeah. I just want to check the light.
Ah, hello.
Where's Tarquin?
What?
We saw you and Tarquin together.
Yes.
Well, where is he?
Oh, he just sort of drifted off. Oh, it's a bit nippy in here. Let's have these shutters down for a bit, shall we?
No, Terry, you
Huh?
can't see the bird.
Oh, sorry. I'll get them up again. Oh, they seem to be stuck. Look, they won't move. I tell you what, let's do something else. Let's play charades, shall we? I'll go first.
We came here to watch birds, Terry.
All right, then I'll do a bird now. It's my turn. I'll start now. What's it? June, what are you doing? We're supposed to be playing charades.
We want to watch the birds, Terry.
Well, we will, June, as soon as you guess what bird I'm miming, right?
Oh, very well.
Now, what's this?
A crane.
No,
A stork.
no,
A heron.
no.
We give up. What is
A
it?
sparrow with one leg. Now, you haven't guessed right, so it's still my turn.
What was that?
Help! 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 No, that is a swift with vertigo, so he can't stand heights. It's still my turn. Oh, look over there. Look, a great crested grebe.
It's Tarquin!
Oh, I wonder how he got out there.
What's he doing?
He's shouting help.
Terry, you'll have to rescue him.
Yes!
Help! Help!
Hurry up, Terry!
I am hurrying. Have you got it?
Yes.
Good. Now tie it to something.
There's nothing to tie it to.
I'll tell you what, hold firmly to the end of the rope and I'll tow you in. Ready?
Yes.
Tarquin! Judy can't swim!
Help him, Terry.
Right. It's sort of like this, Tarquin.
Dive in and save him.
No, I've got a better idea. Try and grab hold of the end of the rope, Tarquin.
Help! Help!
You can't hear me. Hold this for a minute, Melinda. Try and grab hold of the end of the rope, Tarquin. Well, you were in the rings. Do something.
Oh, hello, Melinda.
Is Terry there?
No, he's just popped out for a minute. Do go in. How's your cold?
Better now. Thank you.
And Tarquin's cold? And sprained shoulder sockets?
Seems all right now.
Oh, good. Would you like a sherry?
Thank you.
Oh, Terry!
Ha! The beast from 40,000 fathoms.
Why didn't you tell me?
Tell you what.
That you'd taken some photographs of the bittern.
Well, I haven't seen you since you went water skiing, have I?
Frankly, Terry, after that aquatic episode, I decided never to talk to you again. But a man who takes photographs like these can't be all bad. I mean, they're really quite superb, see?
Yeah, they're quite good, aren't they?
Well, they're absolutely marvellous, professional standard.
Do you think so, Tarquin?
You really are a very good photographer, Terry.
Well, thank you, Tarquin.
I say, look, I got a meeting of my photographic society this morning. I don't suppose you'd care to come along with me, would you?
Well, why not? I've taken some very interesting snaps in my time.
Well, I am sorry about what happened at the bird reserve, Melinda. Terry is a bit stupid at times.
Yes, he is.
I'm sure he didn't mean any harm.
No, but then, as you say, he's stupid.
Well, sometimes, yes.
I'd love to see some of your other photographs.
Why not, old friend?
Pulling Tarquin into the water like that, if that wasn't stupid.
Oh, please don't keep on about it, Melinda.
Well, you said yourself that he was stupid.
Well, that's my privilege.
Oh, well, if that's the way you feel about it.
Yes, I'm afraid it is the way I feel about it.
Hello, hello.
I suppose that's the attitude one could expect from someone who has candlewick loo covers.
June and Melinda falling out.
At least I don't have a toilet roll that plays God Save the Queen.
Uh-oh. Women.
I mean, why can't they get on like us men?
And when I have a disaster in the kitchen, I don't smother it in chili powder and say it's Mexican.
30, 40?
I don't think I want any more of this cooking sherry, thank you. And as I know that I'm not wanted, I shall leave you to get on with your housework. You obviously haven't done any.
And don't bother to come back. Terry, I've just had the most frightful row with Melinda.
Tarquin has invited me to his photographic society.
She's got a nerve.
I mean, June, you've got your whist. Tarquin and I are friends.
I mean, who does she think she is? Coming here uninvited into my home.
June, I just said...
Making snide remarks about my candlewick loo covers and my sherry and my housework. Well, she can talk. I've seen the inside of her spare room, and you should see the state that that's in. You can't even get in the door for the dirt. Oh, men!
Oh, women!